Well, if ever you needed an advert or a reason for glowworms, and if ever I needed a reason to tell you and show you just why I've recorded these remarkable beetles since 2008, then you're looking at it. I've just come across this absolutely fantastic glowworm. This has to be one of the best displaying female glowworms that I've seen. It's just in section K, and it's about 2 feet out from the edge of the path, so it's completely out in the open, which is unusual. Normally they can be close to the path, but often tucked well into vegetation. There's none of that with this one, and she's displaying really well. She's starting to move the end of the abdomen around. That helps to, of course, attract the male's attention. The males have huge eyes in relative proportion to the head. But what a beauty this one is. It looks a decent sized female as well. You've got the 2 main rows of like 3 plates, or glowing plates as we used to call them, and then right at the anal end there's those 2 smaller plates, and there she goes, she's still moving the abdomen around. She's just at the side of a stone, I think, maybe even just a small piece of grass that she's hanging on to. I say, it's never been common over the years to have female glowworms out on the path in this manner. This is a real treat. She's really displaying well. This is quite a strange feeling. I'm actually laid down now on the path, just hand holding the phone against the ground right at the side of her. They are just remarkable things, and I urge anybody that's never seen one of these beetles before to find a glowworm walk that's on a public glowworm walk that's on near you. Seeing glowworms should be on everybody's bucket list. And I suppose really in a way I'm quite fortunate, because I can watch a displaying female glowworm like this accompanied by that nightjar. The nightjar churring call of the male is quite unbird-like, and that too is an amazing sound when you hear it for the first time. But this glowworm, she is a beauty. She's, in terms of posture, the end of the abdomen with the glowing plates is flat to the ground, and she's sort of curled up. You can just about make out the pronotum there, just sort of 2 o'clock angle from the plate. She's sort of curled round in like a J fashion on its side. Quite remarkable. And there goes some more abdomen movement again. But I've just turned round now. I'm about to be mobbed by a nightjar as it flies past. I'm now pretty much head on to the female. Oh, some real movement there. That wind, well, that breeze seems to have died down now. But what a display this glowworm's putting on. Quite often there's none of this movement, and we did notice that the longer a female remained unmated over the course of successive nights, quite often that movement of the abdomen became more noticeable or more frequent as the female continued in her attempt to attract a male. This is the first night out for this female, and with her being out in the open, I can't see her being here tomorrow night. That's quite some abdomen movement there. And I think you can just see that there's a blade of grass at the side of her, but now she's moved the abdomen right round. This is quite incredible. Such a fantastic display. I say, I've watched these since 2008, and I'm still as excited to see this female 39 of 2022 as I was the very first female of 2008. Now, trying to give you a better idea of how she's been, or the pose that she's been in, you can see her now. I've sort of lit this up with the torch at the back, but you can see the glowing plates and then the rest of the abdomen and the pronotum, and the head is in that sort of J fashion. If you imagine a J on its side, she's clinging to what looks to be a blade of grass there. This is the best footage I've ever got. Well, there's a bit of movement, so you can see the legs and the head. They really are just fabulous things. And say, as I said before, they are so in decline in Nottinghamshire. Well, that's female 39 from June 2022. I can't see me ever seeing another glowworm that's displayed out in the open and displayed and performed so well as this glowworm has. It's been a truly exceptional experience. Bear in mind, I've seen several thousand female glowworms over the course of the last decade or so. This one is special. To be out in the open like this and to get the footage I feel very privileged. Thankfully, seeing one of these isn't on my bucket list. My bucket is chock-a-block with female glowworms. I dare say I'll need another bucket.